All right, good evening and welcome. SBN versus Tez, Franchcom versus Tez, Dithly versus Tez. Let's try Dithly versus Tez. We'll take Isabella with her Hondo. And because this is Venus, we'll still take the shotgun, but we're going to take buckshot. We'll take the cool buckshot shotgun. There we go. Can of beans, first aid kit, and we're off. Real war has been going on Fortuna University for several days. We'll have to worry the Quasimorphosis must be stopped. So this mission is one where we want to get to the right floor, stomp the event. Goodness. What are you? Autonomous robot, AI humanoid robot specialized in close quarters combat space stations. Okay. That guy had some fun. And this one died. Military leg. Military pedipator. Okay. Bionic knee. Huh. Get cut. Now, Isabella is part of the Eclipse Blades class, so she's extra good with stabbing things. Got a spider bit on him. We'll go ahead and just cast Spider. Oh, damn it, I'm going the wrong way. So we need to go south, and the goal is gonna be get to the elevator, which, where the hell's the elevator? There it is. We'll get to the third floor as fast as we can, and then we'll come back up. And loot on our way back up. Because this mission, I believe, has a timer that keeps on ticking. So you want to get to the third floor as fast as possible. We can we scan 2 floors ahead, so we can do that without too much issue. And again, we'll come back up to get the loot. And I'm leaving just a lot of loot on the floor intentionally. We do need to eat, so we'll go ahead and just eat a big can of beans. Don't know what happened to my spider, but, you know, that's fine. Okay, floor 3. $80 turns to kill 4 units. Alright. Hey there, Hero Logic. How are you doing? Alright, 3 more units. We want to use a med kit. We're still poisoned. Ow. So, he's trying to use a poison weapon against my spider. That's a Duke. And my spider's also trying to poison him. So these two literally cannot hurt each other. Alright, we're gonna do... Unfortunately, that was my last medical item. Well, no, I still have the rags of craziness. But I need that Duke to come forward. Like that. He is taking damage, but he's also hurting me. Ow. I'm gonna die. He threw something that hit me and then shot me, and it dealt way too much damage. So I'm not sure what happened there. I can make 9 ammo. Yay. I was not prepared to deal with him, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and try that again. So Dithly, counterattack. We're going to take Edward. And I think a Molotov or something else to set them on fire would not go amiss here. And then getting gear that has poison resist also would not be the worst. So let's see what we can do. I guess I don't have that much gear. Unless... what if we did... like, just disassemble 1 armor? We got Legend Pants, which doesn't give us poison resist, but it's not bad gear. Let's go ahead and take a pile of sorbent for poisoning, and we'll take a MRE. Okay, let's try it again. Shadow Dark the RPG and Lurking. I don't believe I've heard of Shadow Dark the RPG. So we almost had that previous mission. We just didn't quite get there. I don't know why she wasn't attacking. These bros have pistols, so I don't want to deal with that. Yep. Okay. We're gonna take as many guns with us as we can that are at least working. Unfortunately, these guys not really that helpful. We'll take the Igvas. It does entropy damage, which is not terribly great against the Vesuvians, but it's very strong against humans. I did not check. Where am I going? I'm going over there. Again, my goal is to finish the mission and then come back up. Ah, yes, that's the box for ears. The ear box. I'm gonna need this bro to just die, but I don't want to spend ammo on him. I'm going to. More Igvas. This is not even the right way. Okay, cool. Now what we'll be able to do is after we complete this mission, we can actually make some spider armor, which is something I've always wanted to make in this game, just so I can have it made. But I've never actually made it. And I'm sure it's not terribly good, but that doesn't stop me from wanting it. Sorry, I'll be right back. I apologize about that. I ordered food. Sometimes food gets delivered to the neighbor's house, and that's fine, that happens. This dude got fucking lost 2 miles away from my house, and I had to not only drive a quarter mile up to the top of my neighborhood, but then I had to verbally guide him the last 2 miles of the trip. At one point he goes, "Hold on, I need to map quest this." So I apologize. I just wanted some teriyaki, man. Alright, we're going to beeline for the next floor. Thank you, Ward. The Scorpion got, Scorpo blocked? Again, we're going to the floor, then we'll come back up after we finish the mission. Chair was the streamer and Chair wasn't prepared. Chair has never been prepared. Okay, so it seems like they may have updated the way this mission works, in that we don't need to rush down to the floor. It used to be that the timer worked the entire time you were on the mission. Alright, I'm going to come back down here. They've seen me, they're chasing me. Hero Logic is on a 115 stream streak. That is a lot of streaking from Hero Logic. Alright, bros. Hey there. That's not what I meant to do. Ow. I'm gonna need the rest of you guys to follow me. Come on. That must be the Duke. Okay, we succeeded at the mission. I'm going to die right here. But we did succeed. Was it worth it? We got a fighter backpack, which we lost. And yeah, but we did succeed. Is that you? I remember you. I've been waiting, hoping you would show up again. Here you are. You've come close enough to Ganix for me to reach you. Proximity is not enough for us to make pact. Do not fear. Go to Venus. Do your job. Massacre them the way you always do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, we're going to do a mission for SVN. I would have liked to have collected the loot from the Duke, but, you know, it's fine. Let's go ahead and take Jan. We'll do TronCon. Let's do another Taiga shotgun. Actually, you know what? We're going to do nail gun. Signature of Igvalite has been found. It's been marked on your map. I don't know. I've never followed any of the storylines, so why not try? They did say they're not my enemy, so if you can't trust them, who can you trust? I've thrown my knife. My pants have broken. Well, you know what they say, when in Venus, do as the Vesuvians do. Marksman hunting rifle, okay. Quad damage. Alcohol. We're going to go ahead and drink that. And we now have a can, so if we find a cooking station like that, we can make some spider soup. Spider Soup does not give you any quasi rating. This is not the most accurate weapon. Take the Igvas. Go ahead and swap our balaclava for the headband, because I'm not going to try and say that. My ancient Aztecian is a little rusty, and I'm not afraid to admit it. We're certainly going through the nails that I brought. I thought that could repair that. Okay, maybe it's bronze. Maybe it's Maybelline. Alright, so there's a task for us to get to floor 3. And I'm just going to see if we can find loot worth grabbing. Hey, more nails. Sweet. Flechette ammo, just add nails. Okay. Alright, we're gonna make them come to me. I'm freaking wilting, man. Look at all the Igvas. Yay. Go ahead and stabilize the wound. See if that solves it. More red deer. Gun Bang Magazine. We're just going to go ahead and read that because I don't have the space for it. And let's go down to the next floor. Okay. That just happened. That was so rude. Okay, let's try... We'll do RealWear versus Tez. Yeah, he obliterated me with a single hit. I don't exist anymore. Lol, you died. Lol, lol, you died. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Crash Mod submachine gun and just a big-ass pile of buckshot. Going with Eclipse Blades for Isabella, and I'm going to give her a... I'm not going to give her a Spider Knee. I have no Spider Knees. We've got Igvalite again on floor 3. And a knife. I forgot to reload. They shot their own doggo with the evil juice. So I just let them deal with that. Ow. Slap a band-aid on that. Now, we're absolutely going to go through a ton of shotgun ammo here because of the way this gun works. But that's fine. I brought some extra shotgun ammo. Save me, tiny tree. Reanimation-atron. And what? Just some random loot up here? Okay. That man exploded. Okay, that was a lot for this area. Bone armor. Okay. Giant hand, bionic arm. Yep, only one stack of ammo remains. It's fine, I'm sure. I like your hat. Can I have your hat? Excellent. We now have Bone Hat. Look at the pile of guns here. Exactly. Alright, we're going to go down to the next floor. If we have time and we survive, we'll come back up. We needed gold bars for research, and we were kind of blocked. So, we're going to try and evac the gold bars. There's just 797 ammo laying on the ground, and I happen to have a 797 gun. Shove the rib bone into the skull helmet and call it good. Oh. Hi, kids. Spider parts, spider knee, at least. Alright, we're going to evac the load of gold bars, the reanimation tron, the big ass arm, and the bone armor. Are those the things that I should evac? Meh. Are those the things I want to evac? Yes. You know what? Only a 20% chance to become poisoned by eating that. It'll be fine. Spider claw. As a bionic part, it's kind of meh. Immune to poison, wounds is okay, but you're vulnerable to fire. It does give you 10% dodge, though. As a weapon, it's actually really not bad. The answer to the question, am I holding off eating the moo for any specific reason? No. Which? That's down, that's up. So we need to go this way. Wrong way, but I did find some chips. As long as they don't have a gun, I'm fine taking them in melee. Okay, let's go down to floor 3. Our MacGuffin is up here. There's the MacGuffin. Now, we could just leave. And I'm going to. Uh-oh. Oh, that startled the hell out of me. I would like to leave. Oh, you're right. I could summon the Baron. My weapon is just about broken. I feel like summoning the Baron on a summoning a Baron where it's faction versus faction mission, I feel like would be better. Oh, Zio kills the Baron, so I don't have to. Okay. Do I then have to kill Zio? My shotgun is about broken. Okay, well, time to pitch that on the ground. Time to pitch that on the ground. Guys. That's a lot of you. Are we good? Oh yeah, I'm coming. Agony, the cries of the dying. Pain leaving your body with the blood. All this in the solid realm looks different from the inside. Or from inside Ganix. To us, it is a sweet-voiced choir of ecstasy. Gavok flows out of your bodies with blood, torment, and life itself. It streams through your realm and seeps into ours. We can drink it. Tant nom crave Gavok. Tant nom want Gavok. Gavok gives us power. Once we are satiated with Gavok, we can tear through the invisible fabric separating our realm from yours. First we whisper, then we tempt, then we change. And finally, when you've been turned into our servants and Gavok is flowing, we can reveal ourselves. We do not lose our immortality. Our death in Kenom is merely exile back to Ganix. So when you killed me on Mercury, I did not die. Accept my gift. We will make a pact. You will become my servant. I will give you power to resist Tez and protect the solid realm. Now, finish the job you came for here. I will help. Great. I'm in danger. I need an Igvas spitter. I don't... It would be weird if the Baron was weak to Igvas, but, you know, we're still going to take it as that's the weapon that I have. Can't get any crazier, so we might as well eat. Item Venus Cuts. Yay. That wasn't even looting, we just missed. I died after all the looting. Damn it. Yeah, that's I stepped out of the room, and when I looked up, he was there. And the sad thing is, I didn't even get to finish the quest. All right, Priya, you're going with Troncon for that dodge chance that may have saved our life. We'll go ahead and take a storm submachine. Actually, no, let's take a vector. I'm out of vests. Guess we're taking an armored vest. I turned a corner and got bashed by a dude with a pipe. And oops, there went my brains. She now has a big shoulder. Let's go. I'm not terribly fond of losing my brains either, so I get it. Okay, we found a repair crystal, which will be nice. We only got brained once. But I've already gone through a fourth of my ammo, and I've made it into the first room. Gavak! Heals all wounds. Sets health to 100%. Take this spider cocoon. Allows us to just spawn spiders. If I find somewhere that I think would be fabulous for setting up to hold off the Baron, like up here, we could force the Baron to show up. Have a knife. Damn it. Alright, let's use that and a bandage. I used the bandage on the wrong thing. I'm down to a quarter of my starting ammo. And considering I brought 2 stacks of ammo, I feel like I've gone through a significant amount. This is why I don't like doing missions against Tez. Ah, nice juicy unidentified steak. Okay, I just went ahead and forced the Baron to show up. And I guess the Baron just immediately died. The crazy went away very quickly. I'm not actually sure what happened. Is there someone I'm supposed to see or something I'm supposed to pick up somewhere? Okay. Well, let's go to the next floor. Should the Baron have at least dropped a Quasi pack? Okay. I guess we'll just go then. I'm gonna come up here just to see if there was a fight up here. Doesn't look like it. I don't know where the Baron spawned, but he apparently did and got himself murked real quick. Overdue soup. Alright, we'll go ahead and eat the overdue soup. Yummy, overdue soup. They've neglected people's health in this level. We won't find bandages, first aid kit, or toothpicks, or toothpaste here. $9mm bullets. Better than toothpaste. Load of gold bars. And a class chip that we already have. You know, I'm just... Ow, fuck. I thought that door would last another round. Why are there so many? Okay, I'm officially out of ammo. I think what we're gonna do is actually just evac. because we have the class chip, we can evac. And because I already called down the thing, we're going to go ahead and put stuff in it and then collect what we can. Damn right, Hero Logic. We're not running, we're just tactical retreating. Bringing back all the cool science-y toys. Hello, Long Sam. Free bottle of vodka, huh? We'll just go ahead and leave. It's fine. You made food yesterday. You are doubting the age of the food you used today. Uh-oh. Dithly versus Civil Resistance. Let's go do that mission. So we did something. It may have an effect. That's when you stop eating. All right, let's go do Dithly versus Civil Resistance. We're just going to send Isabella in. With a knife. And she can figure it out from there. No, I did not get I never saw Zio. I never saw the Baron. I never saw Zio. Just she showed up, yelled her line, and then the craziness went away. Well, maybe it's in the inventory because I never saw it. I'm going to need them to come to me. I'm going to need them to struggle over here, please. Hey, you. Yep. You saw me. My cam hit his weapon. Oh. One of them has the Galland. One of them has a Storm TT submachine gun. Come on. Now, I have a Storm TT. And we'll just put some plastic on that. I apparently stabbed his heart out. I amputated his torso. There's a gun room up there. Oh, hi. We've got red faction pants. I'm hoping somebody has a backpack at some point. All the free smokes. I sent them down with just a knife. It's probably fine. Oh, there's a cooking station. Doesn't really help me right now. Oh. Balaclava? Man, I totally need to learn how to make balaclavas. I just kind of thought that I would find a backpack. I had faith. I feel like every time I send them with a tourist backpack, we find a crafting station immediately and make ourselves the uh, duffel backpack. But there's not even one of those here. You know, I think we'll just go ahead and go. I mean, sure, we could stay, but why not go? To get a nice mission complete under our belt. I granted you the skull of feathered serpent so you could make a pact with me. It's weird that that happened on the mission after the one we did, the pact. Maybe it was because we didn't complete the last mission? Where that happened? Oh, I got a head. Yay. Rubberized head gives you minus 25 electrical resistance. Wouldn't, if your head was made out of rubber, wouldn't that give you extra rubber or electrical resistance? I feel like that's backwards. All right, let's have Isabella do the pact. Finally, you've kept up your end of the bargain. From now on, we are bound by an unbreakable pact. Together, we will destroy Tez. We must do this. Once a freedom fighter, first among equals in the Emerald Crystal of Ganix, the king has gone mad. He must be stopped. He dreams of the Emerald Empire, wishes to expand it beyond Ganix. But he himself once fought against an insane tyrant possessed by the same delusions. I will stay in your realm on Venus. I will gather the Tantalums loyal to liberty and fight the madman here. You must head to Mars. There's a place for you called Sinkhole Oasis. It's an ancient battlefield, long before humans looked to the stars. Tez himself took part there. He emerged victorious. But he lost his spear. Its apultal, the symbol of the ruler's fate, was forever cast on Mars. If you acquire this spear with its help, you will be able to defeat the madmen. For your realm, it's salvation from the monster. Fool, I'm Tez, the the Emperor of Eternal Ganix, Lord of the boundless Emerald Empire, Scourge of the Scourge cutting the threads of fate. The leader of the flying blah 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 blah. I'm the one who has taken it, who has experienced worship. I will take Ganator's place. I am one who is truly worthy of to rule the solar system. I am the punishment sent by the universe. Bow your head, submit to your fate. In a realm devoid of the golden light of the sun, the green radiance of Ganix will bring life and death. Well, the feathered masks love me. Look at that. Okay, I have plus 47 with real wear. Let's fly for Mars. Whee! Oh, we learned how to make morphine at some point. We just need poppies. Also, I may have... Okay, this needs to go into the freezer. The Gavak needs to go into the freezer. Realware against Frangecom. Let's go. Have a good night, Cindy. You take care of yourself. Good luck with that cold. Need a cloning control system. I would love to be able to get operator rank bonuses, but I have not found a cloning control system. Need robot parts and an employee badge. The data miner I do need. They don't like me enough to buy it, though, so let's just do a mission for realware. Hey there, Risa. This cold is kicking your butt. I get that. Let's do Scout of Hades. Give you a rifle. Give you some ammo for the rifle. My armor is a little disparate here. We have a cool chest piece. And then a balaclava hat. Oh, I gotta throw the shard in the freezer. The shard had 2 hours until it spoiled. It can repair anything. can of food and some snake pick chips. And first aid kit. Oh no, I am sorry, Long Sam. Okay, our goal is to destroy half of the PMCs on each floor. It's a 3-floor mission. Ow. Fucking turret. Well, there goes my full first aid kit. Chemical processor, submachine gun, pierogi armor. So, we still don't have any monsters spawning on Mars here, so it makes it our food choice is a little bit more open. Though I still need to find a knife. Or a tactical axe. Tactical axe is fine. Ooh, security pants. Fighter backpack, which I will probably be sending home. Saw blade thrower, which I'm absolutely not going to grab. Okay, the exit is down that way. Do we have anything up here worth going up and looting? Oof. Maybe. Oh, hi, kids. So the person we are playing as gives extra range to all of their attacks. Yeah, she's got a small health pool, but the idea, I guess, is that you're outside of range, right? Ah, clicked a little too far there. Uh-huh. Pretty sure he just flashbanged himself. So we have an effective 8-range shotgun. That's kind of fun. Our shotgun has a longer range than our rifle for some reason. Glory to the Helmet Empire. Industrial parts and a duffel bag. I don't mind the single load most of the time. As long as I'm paying attention, anyway. That guy just had his arm, his arm amputated by a solid slug round. Rough way to go. I'm not actually sure what is in the industrial spare parts box, but someday I'll figure it out. Alright, let's drop the submachine gun. Not taking that saw blade thrower. You can't make me, game. Those wires are something that I should bring back. Okay, on my ship, I have no 42 bullets. That's kind of wild. No, I haven't really found a gun to use them with. It's kind of wild that I have none. No, I actually probably don't need the tin cans, especially for this character. This character has the Scout of Hades class, which means they go through food at a much reduced rate. I'm just used to wanting to hold on to tin cans to make food. Alright, floor 2 we go. Hmm. Hot dog. Oh my. Yeah, it was at that moment I knew I fucked up. Okay, I will be right back. All right. Let's go ahead and try that mission again. We'll go ahead and send Max. We'll give him Spaceborne Ghosts. I don't really have anything for the Spaceborne Ghosts, but that's fine. And we're just going to send him in with the starting a insurance package. First thing we find is a duffel bag. Almost every single time I take a tourist backpack in, that's what I get. Reload faster. Alright. Food, shotgun, ammo, and a full set of armor. Frog hat. A mine chip for Victoria. We already had that, but it's great for modding classes. You need those. So we'll take that. Hi, puppers. Yeah. Our head was fractured, so... Did we shoot your arm off? We did, which is why she had to come over and punch me. I've fucked up. Okay. And we got infected. Oh my gosh. Back all the way off. Gonna try and heal a little bit before we move on. Uh-huh. All of me. I had more wounds than I didn't. It did get worse, it's true. Yep, that's all I lost. I'm going to disassemble most of the Hydra pistols that we have. And I'm going to break down several stacks of 9mm ammo into gunpowder, so I can make other ammos. Alright, let's try that again. She's going to be a scout. This is Victoria the sniper. Unfortunately, we don't have the Ace of Spades class or something, which is amazing for snipers.
Execute the plan.
Luxury lunches. Gotta get me that space caviar. Okay, we just slapped a splint on our fracture. 80% chance to heal. It did not heal. I will take the shotgun ammo. And we'll take the shotgun as well. Oh, hi guys. Gate. Pierogi boots. Bunch of slug ammo. Which is way less gross than it sounds. I have a grenade behind me. Alcohol case is pretty good. Quasimorphic sensor, alright. Glory to the Pants Empire. Take an extra stack of shotgun shells. We'll ditch the nails. They are all about giving me blunt shotgun ammo. Good grief. I am not complaining though, game. That is not a complaint, simply an observation.
We're not here to waste time. We'll pay for this.
I was using that shoulder. Fudgesicles. Darknet data unit. We needed one of those. Well, that's what I was using it for, was to brace the shotgun. Another fighter backpack. That is something that we will try and cart home. And now we have almost 2 stacks of shotgun ammo. Considering we didn't come in with any shotgun ammo, that's not too bad. You come over here. You're not following my rules here. She does not want to fight me correctly. There we go. I mean, I know why she didn't want to fight me, but I wanted her to fight me like that. Full set of pierogi armor. We'll go ahead and replace that. That guy absolutely just died because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. First aid kit. I will switch out the band-aid for that. Basic item chip. Liberator large caliber pistol. I shot her arm off. Ow. Bruh, don't do that. All right, one last time. I am just going to send her in with the Hydra. Not willing to lose any more gear on this mission. I mean, 90 health or 120 health, I wasn't going to survive that. TronCon has SMG bonuses, setting people on fire bonuses. When you get a wound, you get an extra AP. The big thing, though, is they have a base chance, a 50% chance to dodge an attack on them. It then goes on cooldown for 8 turns. Oh, we found the cool guy box. Has some food, has some regeneration, has a turret. Nope. We'll take the shotgun and the ammo, and then we'll replace our pants and our boots.
Hands up now.
This would be where a grenade would be fabulous. This rock right here causing me some grief, though. Oh, fuck. That's a durable chunk of rock. Okay, are you guys done for a minute? Okay, this pistol's basically done. We're gonna switch to the shotgun. Fighter backpack, fabulous. I believe that we had a doggo, right? No doggo? No doggo. Doggo's down here. If I can find a knife. No, I have a knife. So we can just come down here and collect the hot dogs. And make some hot dogs. Just like Grandma used to make. Alright, a full set of glory armor. It's not the best armor, but it's serviceable enough for us right now. Thank you for trying to note that. It's something that I miss quite frequently. Good old rocket pop. Uh-huh. Is that a rocket in your pocket? Oh my god. That misclick could have cost us. I moved a little bit so that we don't end up with a corpse pile in the hallway there. Because some loot inevitably explodes if you have a corpse pile like that. Hot dogs. Made from real dogs. Take the gun repair kit and swap out the Old Glory helmet. Let's see, elevators there. One more room of potential gun loot. I will, in fact, take a rogue AR as opposed to the pistol. And the Molotov. I do. Synthetic moo beef. We'll go ahead and eat that next.
Don't waste my time.
Swap that for the fighter backpack. Thank you. Ow. I will absolutely take more fighter backpacks to go. You're fine, Long Sam. If I was upset or concerned, I would say something. But thank you for checking. Yeah, I will absolutely take back the fighter backpacks. Because we go through losing streaks, it helps. And we'll call down the thing and put the backpacks in the thing in just a moment. Oh. What the fuck? Bro, what even is this room? That was 5 turrets in the room. I don't even know why there were so many turrets there. You know, that 80% chance to hit, I'm not really believing it. Maybe it was a deterrent from me entering the room. Wow. Okay, well that was all of my ammo for that gun. That's cool. Bro, come on, that is not 80% chance to hit. I refuse. Time to eat some hot dogs. Yeah. Alright, backpacks and... well, that's it for now. I did throw my knife, so I have to go collect that. Hey, more backpacks! Yay! Just what I always wanted. Okay, well, if I die, then you know what? At least I'm bringing back a whole bunch of backpacks. Ow. Fuck. I'm gonna go over here. No, look the other way. Turret, come on. What? Turret. Bro, buddy. Pal. There you go. Oh, they have my vision? I would call that an oversight. That's the last thing I would expect when using a turret. We'll go ahead and swamp shotguns. Even more fighter backpacks? I mean, okay. I guess you convinced me. The land of fighter backpacks. Hey, another turret for the turret I just lost. I don't even remember what my mission is. What is my mission? Eliminate 50% of the defenders on floor 3. Okay. Oh, the game was like, hey, I heard you like backpacks, so here's backpacks. What's that? You like backpacks? Here's some more backpacks. And some security pants. Can't go anywhere without your security pants. There are 28 dudes on this floor. Huh, that's interesting. So that's a void of space, so we just threw a grenade into the void. Ow! Fucker. Hmm. We have some wounds we need to stabilize. Gonna switch for the Jeff hammer here.
Secure the perimeter.
Put this on the fracture. Put this on the wound. I don't have anything for regeneration, so we'll drink a bottle of vodka. We're gonna come back here. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Well. Disassemble the pants. When in doubt, always give up your pants first. And we disassembled the guard armor to get more cloth. Regeneration. Drink another can of juice, get more regeneration. You're just barely holding on here. 50% chance for a wound to heal. It did not. Okay. Next, we're going to eat the noodles for the plastic. For when that breaks again. Uh-huh. It's really putting me through the ringer here. Addicted to alcohol. Excellent.
Help! Somebody.
Oh my god. Why are you like this game? This fucking turret is not doing anything. Mission complete. I'm gonna go. I'm scared. I don't want to be shot anymore. Okay, RealWare bonus reputation 20, power 100. Franchcom did not like that. We got 3 turrets, more military parts, basic item chip for a stun grenade. And yes, we fled as soon as the mission was completed because it was scary. I have so many fighter backpacks though. Okay, well, folks, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. I want to say thank you for hanging out with us tonight. There will be a stream tomorrow night, and I hope to see you then. Long Sam, Ripflex, Risa, Slash'em, and anyone else who's out there tonight, I appreciate you all. Thank you. Hero Logic, if you're still lurking, enjoy your RPG.